Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to HermitPack from the HermitCraft server. I hope everybody are doing fantastic today. Guys, thank you so much for the love in the last video. I'm gonna keep saying that as long as you support me and like the videos and comments and holy crap. But I've been busy. I've done so many things. And oh, I have to say, later this episode, ladies and gentlemen, I got something that's one of the coolest things in this mod pack to show you that I didn't know about. But I recently found out, and I gotta show you that later. It's insanely cool. You guys are gonna love that. But yeah, real quick, again, if you enjoyed today's video, remember the support has been fantastic. Keep hitting the like button. You're gonna forget it if I don't say it. That's just how it works. I'm sorry about that. These stupid zombies, get out of my face. Get out of here. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I've been very busy. As you can see, I've completed this wall here. I've completed this wall here. This we did last time together. And I've completed this section here. I haven't quite figured out if I wanted to stop here yet, or what we want to do. Also, I've dug out, if you guys remember, there was a huge sand thing here that I've dug out. And we still have to dig this out here. But I was thinking, this could be fun to... Yeah, there we go. I've been wanting to do that since I moved in. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to remove it. But yeah, so last time we did we researched power a little bit, specifically wind generators. And I gotta say, I'm sorry, like a lot of the comments and even tweets and stuff, I'm a freaking idiot. I don't know what's wrong with me. I gave you guys the wrong information. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna show you what we did. So, if you guys remember, hold on, I have a golden bag. If you guys remember, what we did was that we checked the different power that a windmill generated down here versus on a massive pillar. You can see I've put the pillar back up. And I said it's 384 RF per tick because that's what it says. It says out 384 RF per tick. Well, that's the output speed of the internal buffer. The power generation is 70.55 on this very Y level here. Now, if I move this to here, yeah, 69.82, so it goes down. So our maths and everything, which I was super proud about, was a bit wrong. These are actually not as powerful as I thought. But check this out. So at world height, the tallest Y level that you can build is, oh jeez, this is so freaking high up. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Look at it. It even spins quicker. The tallest or the highest level you can build these is at Y level 251, I believe, or 250. Y level 250, because then I hit world height after that. And at this level, these bad boys generate 192, and they spin super quick. So you guys were right. I'm a freaking idiot. Like I said, I'm sorry about that. But I have a bit of a plan. And this is a little bit unconventional, but we wouldn't be doing this if we weren't unconventional. We're going to change things up slightly, the plan. What I want to do is... if we take a look in here, I've crafted up a crap ton of solar generators, and these are freaking expensive. But I crafted up a crap ton of these. I've also, look at this, 24 dimensional transceivers. That took me like an hour to craft. Holy crap. So what I think I want to do, I think I want to place a platform up here, and place our wind generation up here. Now, like I said, that's a little bit on the weird side. But I found something out, and let me show you. Let's just build out a little bit of a platform right here. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just build a 5 wide platform. Okay, there we go. And then I want to add some depth to it as well. Oh crap, I'm out of basalt. Oh yeah, another thing that I've done in between episodes, like I said, I've been freaking busy, man. I've been mining basalt, and I think I mined about 12,000 basalt in between episodes. I've just been going crazy. And I know you can get it with a quarry and all that, but as you guys know, I don't want to do a quarry this season if I absolutely don't have to. And so far so good. Okay, so there we go. What I want to do now, let's fly all the way down to our factory. I think Let's remove this thing. Do I have any torch? Oh yeah, I have a stone torch in here. Okay, boom, boom. Yeah, I think... Oh crap, it is visible. I was really hoping that it wouldn't be visible up there. I wonder if that matters, because what I was thinking is, what if we make like a floating platform up there with a teleporter too? I think that could look pretty cool, and we can make it have dripping Scallium and stuff so that it's like a weird thing in the sky. I don't want it to look like flat like that. That looks garbage. But as you can see, it's just within our view range. I don't know though. That may be a little bit scary. I'll think about that a little bit. It may be a little bit too unconventional to do. Okay. What I want to do first though, I want to put these solar panels up and I want to put them up on the roof. I think they look really cool. Check this out. I really like the look of these. They look very like high tech and stuff. I think they fit our theme. But of course, these only generate power over daytime. But again, we were talking about this last time. We want to have a great passive power income. I'm gonna aim for like 100,000 RF per tick passively, so that when we do our active reactor or whatever, we have something to fall back on. Okay, so I've been planning a little bit, but I haven't quite figured this out. What I want to have is, yeah, I want to have this walkway here, and we're going to have these pipes. I'm going to fill them with the Scallium again, and they will be pumping a Scallium and looking all nice. I think, yeah, I started placing it down here. I think I want to do something similar on the inside here. So maybe a little bit like Azo. And then, what if we would have a platform that comes up or pops up right here? Yeah, let's just use this block for now, because like I said, I haven't figured out exactly what I want to use, but like raise up a little bit of a platform like that. How is that looking? Oh yeah, that's looking good. And then we'll have staircases. We can use these things here so we can get across. So we'll have like a... That's not centered or anything, but whatever. We'll have that, and then I'll craft up some slabs. Let's see, do I have my saw actually? Oh yeah, I got my saw. Okay, so what you can do, if you didn't know, with chisel and bits you can actually make slabs very simply like that. So something like this. That's looking pretty bad though, but I'll work it out. And then we'll have fences maybe around this thing, like so. Just this gives another depth dimension when you stand down here. Yeah, look at that. I like that. Okay, and then up here we'll use some kind of black floor. Maybe this, but maybe we'll use something else. Yeah, let's just go with this for now, I guess. And I ran out. Holy crap. Okay, well, I'll make some more. But then what I'm planning is to place these solar panels up here, and I just want to see. Yeah, wonder if we should place them that tight together. I was really hoping that you could tilt these a bit, because that would look freaking awesome. But I tried with the configurator for Mechanism and I couldn't get it to work. How many of these did I make? I think I made like 10. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I made 10 of them. Yeah, because we got 3 there and 1 in my hotbar. And then, yeah, I made 10. Okay, so what if they would be sitting like so? How does that look from down here? Yeah, I like that. That looks cool. This is good. Look at that. It gives another depth. Hold on. Let me just see what happens if we raise them up 1. Oh, I can't decide. It looks kind of better when they're raised up, but then when we get here, it looks a little bit worse, I think. Or does it? Maybe it's cooler that they're raised up so that when you walk around here, you can, as a mechanic. Oh, of course we don't do that. We ain't freaking workers, you know. But as a mechanic, you can kind of walk around it. Yeah, let's raise them up on a block like that. We could even go with like a scaffolding block. I guess would look a little bit cooler. Yeah, that fits it better. Okay, then. Like I said last time, we want to make sure that we're being efficient with the power generation. So we're gonna take a look. We're gonna use these first of all, just to get the power out of there, because that looks better than anything else. I don't think there are covers from Mechanism, but hey, if you guys know, please let me know, because that's one of the issues I've had with using Mechanism pipes, like facades or covers. Like there is from Ender.io. If there's not, what we could do is fasten the Ender.io. Oh, I just got an idea. Yeah. Hold on. Let me show you. Yeah, let's try and make a conduit facade. Oh, wow. That's some bad TPS right there. Okay, I want to try with that, and I also want to try with that factory block, where I don't have any freaking factory blocks. Yeah, so let's see how this looks. If I put down, let's try with this thing first, right? And then I'm going to go with the Ender IO facade and fasten it from the bottom. Yes, look at that. It looks like it goes into the block. I'm a freaking genius. I'm a freaking genius, and that's not going to bottleneck either. I just have to find a block that looks good. Let's just try with the with this thing as well. Yeah, I kind of want like a little bit of a border there. I think would make sense. Hold on, how big are these? Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, but the platform stops there. That's right. I don't think I want to extend this thing. Otherwise, we could have had two with the powers going down or cables going down in the middle. Okay. But anyway, let's do some math again. I'll put this up, but let's do some math. So these things, they need sun, otherwise they're garbage. But I think they generate, I'm gonna take, I guess, 290 something. So they're like, let's see, sun? Dude, you have sun, man. Freaking idiot. Oh no, you don't have sun because of the... That changes things. That changes things. Okay. Okay, so I took down the platform. Let's have a look. This is generating 180 RF per tick. Okay, so that's like one solar panel is as good as the windmill. Okay, so now let's do some math. Hold on. 180. We want to utilize Torcherino as much as we can. Hold on. What is it doing now? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, max output. Okay, so it's producing 180 RF per tick. I wonder if these get better if they're placed up as well. Let's try and place down another one down here, just for test. They shouldn't, right? The sun is the sun. The sun is the freaking sun. What an idiot I am. Okay, that was full. This here, okay. That's also full. Crap. Why are they all full? I just freaking crafted them. Oh, it's because I've held them in my inventory. Oh, I see. Okay, so we won't be able to actually check that. But let's just say it's 180. Then I'm planning to use, like as you guys know, we got 3 of these super Torcherinos, right? So I want to use them. Torcherino. Ooh, crap. Where are they? Oh no. I have one here. Yeah. I want to use these both for the windmills and for these. And for the windmills, I've done the math. I have it here. It says every windmill at that Y level up there, if we do the platform, will generate 6,900 RF per tick. With the Torcherino increasing it 36 times, because the 192 times 36, right? That's freaking OP. So these should be similar. Like let's say 6,000 RF per tick. So then what we need to do is be able to place these down in such a way that we can cover as many of them as possible with one Torcherino. Okay, so check this out. I think I figured out how we're gonna do this now. And I've done the math. I'm gonna use 12 solar panels, and I did decide to prolong the size of within the size of the platform. Now, what this means, and now actually when I look at it like this, I may want to switch out that floor there. But yeah, when I look at it like no, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I had to prolong the platform. Right? That sucks a little bit because this had such a nice ending, but it ain't the end of the world. Like we can work something out, I'm sure, later at some stage where for how to make this bend here. But this is pretty sick. Okay, you ready for this? Every unit, so this is a unit of 6 of these freaking solar things. If we use the compressed Torcherino, we can use 1 per unit, right? And put it like over here. It's not the prettiest thing, but whatever. It's not going to be very visible. And increase it by 36 times, and then increase it like that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think maybe 7 by 7 is enough. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully it matters on these blocks here, which I don't know. This is always a little bit wonky with these. We have to try this out in a second. But if it works, every unit is going to generate 38,800 RF per tick. in daytime, but passively. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So I'm using one green cable. These can transfer 128 RF per tick, as you guys remember. Now I need something that can accept 40,000 or 38,800 so that we can test this properly. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I think I want to craft up a crap ton of these vibrant capacitors. Oh, crap, I ran out very quickly. Okay, let's try with 5. These are the top tier capacitors, and I think these are what we're going to use to store the power. Now down below here, the things that I've dug out, I'm planning to put our power room, our new power room with monitors and everything. But let's just bring this guy down and see if we can actually transfer that much power, and if we're generating that much power. Before I connect it though, one of these, yeah, 25,000. Okay, but if we put them into, that's 50,000. So 2 of these already can accept the amount of power. What happens if we build a very big one? That's 75, that's 100,000. This is gonna be pretty sick after a while. That's 125. Okay, I want to build like 2 massive ones, like 60 of each capacitor block. But okay, so hopefully, let's connect this. Hopefully we're seeing 38,000 RF per tick coming in. 25,000, something is capping it. Oh, it's this thing here. Oh, hold on. 125. Remember to change that, otherwise you're doing bad things. Okay, now, yeah, that's the buffer gone. Look at that, 39,960. That must be without the buffer, right? Hopefully. Let's just check. Yeah, they have no buffer. I know it says 240 is the maximum output, but remember, that is also increased with the Torcherino. This is some power gen. This is gonna be good. Okay, so let me craft up a crap ton of vibrant capacitors. They are freaking expensive. I have been doing some crafting pre-episode. Yeah, look at this. I've been preparing a bit. I'm gonna take some of these out, and then I think what I've done here is a machine that will generate... Oh. What? Why can't I put these in? Oh, okay. What? There was someone has put a disk drive here, locking this disk drive to only accept disk drives. Okay. Okay, now this works. So, as I was saying, let me craft up a crap ton of vibrant capacitors. What I've done down here in preparation for this is I've basically put up, this thing has been generating energetic alloys for me. Now, I believe if I put some ender pearls, get out of my base, zombie, ender pearls in there and remove that, this is going to generate vibrant stuff for me, the green ones. Yeah, it's generating the green ones. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that run and craft up a crap ton of the vibrant capacitors. Alright, so I've crafted up a crap ton of these capacitors, vibrant capacitors. What is this? 3x3 in a, I don't freaking math. And I've crafted up some more as well. I'm still crafting. They're unbelievably expensive. But I found out some things. I've done some things here, and this is gonna be so freaking good. Okay, so first check this out. At the moment, this is our power bank, right? It can handle 675,000 RF per tick. That's pretty insane, and we can still upgrade it later if we want to. And I decided to use the display that's available from Ender.io, because to be honest, like this is a pretty good display. You can see the input and output of the total in your system. This is currently hooked up to the line of the solar panel, so whenever we run out of power, we have something like 79,800 power generated per tick, which is pretty freaking crazy. Okay. Then I've been searching with a torch for a system which allows me, and this is now it's gonna get a little bit technical, so pay attention. What I want to do is be able to monitor where my power goes. So as you know, inside our factory we got a crap ton of different machines. As it is at the moment, I don't know what's draining power. I want to be able to monitor that, and I've been searching, like I said, with a torch, trying to find a solution for it. As you remember, we use these screens from RF Tools with the energy modules in our old system. I found out that this is actually never measuring the input plus output. It's only measuring the delta that is missing between a full input. Very confusing, but long story short, they're garbage if you want to measure things. This thing though, this is the hold on, power monitor from Ender.io. This will accurately measure things, and what I found out is that it will only measure on the line that it's connected to, and if that has a dimensional transceiver, it will measure on the other side of that line. So what this means, and this is good, this is so freaking useful. That means that we can create channels, because as we found out, these can only transfer 40,000 RF per tick. So we can create a bunch of channels, with dimensional transceivers, and then we can monitor which channel is draining what power. And if we want to see the total, we can come in this room, room to be. It's kind of garbage at the moment, and we can see the total. Right, so hopefully, I know you guys smart, you probably understand what I mean, but let me just demonstrate. So over here, these machines by themselves drain something like 30 RF per tick. This machine and this machine, so that's 60, which we see here. The average output over 5 seconds. So let's break this guy because we don't need him, and also I have the screen controller. I can break that as well. And let's wait for this thing to settle. It should be. Oh, it actually doesn't drain any power. Okay, it drains 1 RF per tick, this machine. That's the only thing connected on this line, right? Now over here, what I've done is I've set up a test channel. Check this out. I've called it, I, and then the number sign, and then a 1. And it's a private ISCAL channel. This guy is sending power on this Ender conduit from our main battery, right? And on that same line, we're measuring the power. And at the moment you can see it's using 22 RF per tick, which is completely correct, because this here, as we know, it costs 10 RF per tick to maintain. Yeah, there you see, 10 RF per tick to maintain a dimensional transceiver. And I got another one here, and that's 20 RF per tick, and then plus this machine. So 22 RF per tick is what we're using on this line. Now check this out. I got a spawner here. If we turn this on, always active, yeah, there we go. That's draining a crap ton of power. I think it's like 16,000 RF per tick. Now if we check in here, look at this. I don't know why it says 17,800. I think that's because we have a loss with the dimensional transceivers. I think they lose about 10%, like I said earlier, which is exactly, yeah, 1,600 RF per tick. So 16,000 turns into 17,800. That makes sense. So now imagine us having 5 of these channels, right? And then we name them and we remember, so then we know where in the base our power is draining. That's pretty good. And then if we look over here, remember this line is connected to the battery, but it's not connected to this line. So if we look over here, yeah, there we go, 1 RF per tick. This is good. If you understood that, if I managed to somewhat explain it, then you understand why this is good. We will have total control over our power. But anyway, I want to design this room and then fit these monitors in different places. Now, this would be 2 channels. We can wire this like this. Crap. We can wire it from there. Yeah, we can wire it everywhere, because with the wrench, we can simply disconnect these, right? So that means that we can actually have 9 channels per side. That's pretty sick. I want to have a backup battery as well, like we have today, so that if we would ever run out of power, we can switch on to backup and solve the power situation. And I'm probably, I don't know where I want to fit that. Yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked by my pickaxe. Okay, let's sleep through the night, because like I said, I got something else to show you. I want to design the room, and this, I'm not sure about. I've thought about this a little bit, but we gotta stick with the base design. Remember how I usually say that you have to stick with your theme, because otherwise things looks messy. So I think I want to have like a frame. Oh, that's actually the wrong measurement. Yeah, I want to have a frame, a framed window right here, and we're gonna use the dark glass. This is beautiful stuff. These Endermen, I should never have spawned them in here. Yeah, there we go. And now we can see some power being generated. We did 79,920 RF per tick. That's just from the solar power. I have decided that I am going to put a platform with the windmills as well. We're definitely going to need it, but I'll do that later. So what if we have something like that? And then maybe, again, we got to stick with the theme. So we'll have some sort of gray wall with the mix that we usually use, so the hardened stone. You guys remember, we could go with that, or I suppose we could go with a steel wall or we could mix in the both of them. Oh, hold on, is this gonna work? Oh, but is it... Okay, so we can paint it into a steel block. That's freaking garbage. I was hoping to be able to see the display. Although the display doesn't actually show anything. Let's see if we can find a block that suits this thing. I've done some work. Actually, let's take down this freaking Santa. So here's the thing. This is the next morning. I do apologize if I got a little bit of morning voice, but as you guys know, I work full time. Thank you, by the way, Falls, for this. This was a really, really good looking Santa. I'm sorry about me getting a freaking lump of coal, though. Let's put this guy in. Yeah, let's put him in here so that we can save him. Anyway, as I was saying, this is the next morning. I got a bit carried away last night. Rendo came online, we just hang out, and I just got carried away with our project. But I'm so happy that I did, because I got something crazy to show you. First of all, as you can see, I've done the walls on the inside, and I've also extended our little balcony area here. And also, this thing is no longer centered, so I prolonged the whole thing out, which I think is pretty good. I kind of like that, because asymmetry is kind of good. So now, look at the exterior design of this thing. We got a pretty good coverage. This is good. Okay, so I want to show, I figured out everything with the channels. I want to show you, it's one of the coolest things I've ever done. But before we go in there, that's the power room. Let's take a sneaky peek. Yeah, there we go. Before we do that, if you guys remember, in the beginning of this episode, I told you that I got something crazy to show you later this episode. Yep, this is one of the best things I've ever found in Minecraft. We're gonna I'm gonna show you and blow your freaking mind. We're gonna take a look at something called the screen from Extra Utilities 2. If you haven't seen this, you're in for a freaking treat. So, okay, in between episodes, what I did was that I temporarily put up a grid generating power system back here, very ugly. Yeah, right here. This is basically 2 water mills that has a maximum generation of power because they're flowing water on all sides. So I placed water source there and there, right? That's generating this grid power from Extra Utilities, which allows us to like use the resonator, and also these screens I believe will require it. And you'll see why. Check this out. So let's I'm gonna take this sign down. I'm gonna take Area 85 down. I did something. Yeah, let's break this. Yeah, there we go, and I'm gonna store it for now in here, because maybe I don't want to do this change, but I think this is gonna be good. Okay, so these screens, they're multi-block, so as you can see, I can build them as a multi-block thing, and then what you can do, check this out. Boom! You can insert your own picture. So I did this Area 85 thing. Oh crap! I did this Area 85 thing in Photoshop. I'm a freaking Photoshop genius. Look at that, though. That is so good. Holy crap. And also, you can make these like any size you want. So yeah, we can have small Area 85 signs. It kind of scales the picture. And I guess you can make them bigger. Hold on, let's just see. Yeah, they would support a bigger picture as well. Yeah, look at that. This is good. What this means for this series is that I will be able to design a bunch more things, like a lot more detailed things for our base. And I'm gonna be working my butt off in Photoshop, trying to get some pretty signs and stuff, like all factories have. I'm so freaking excited about this specific feature in this mod pack. This is good. Also, I have a plan for, I think we'll do it next time, which will include you guys and these screens. It's gonna be good. So don't miss, next time we'll do that next time, and probably until next time I'll see if I do some more signs, like small, you know, hello signs or whatever. But this is good. Okay, so anyway, that's the thing I wanted to show you. Now let's take a look at the power thing. This is pretty sick. Oh dude, talk about destroying the great finale. Okay, So here's our power room now. This is the design that I went with. Took me a little bit of time to design it, and it's absolutely dark in here. I'm using black basalt because I don't know what I want to put on the walls yet, but we're definitely going to design the walls and the ceiling as well at some point. But this, I think this looks good. Okay, he died. So we got an Iscalium a kind of flow thing at the top here, just adding some detail. And then the main battery, we saw that thing. It's nighttime at the moment, we're still generating power, and the reason is because I did put the platform up with the windmills, and I also figured out how to get maximum input off them. I'll show you that in a second, but first, I've put up 6 different dimensional transceiver channels, and I painted a grid from refined storage as the power monitor, because I think that fit the wall. However, if you select the wrench, you can see the real power monitor, and I gotta say, I'm not sure. Maybe we can use these bluish tinted power monitors. You guys will have to let me know in the comments. But okay, so what I did, you guys know I'm a freaking control freak. I love having control of things. So I have all the different channels, and I put up some monitors to see what I'm using those channels for. As some of you know, we're powering freaking Rendog's base. We have to power it for some reason. We're lending him our power, so that is on channel 3. So I can actually see exactly how much power he's using. And at the moment he's offline, so he's not using any power. Remember, a transceiver, a dimensional transceiver, will use 10 RF per tick. So that's that power there. So what I also can do from here is that I can shut it off. Transmit, toggle, terminated. Now he ain't getting any power at all. Even if he tries on his end, he's not getting any power. That is good. And then I have channel number 2. This is main room machines and dimensions. This thing, yeah, look at this. This thing is ticking because of dimensions and because of some machines running probably. And then we got the storage system, which is also constantly ticking. And then over here, I got our mob farm on a separated channel. Again, this is shut off at the moment. There's something like a screen detector or something on this line. But yeah, that's the mob farm. You remember our super mob farm down in the factory. Blazes, machines, and the biofarm. And I believe this is the biofarm running at the moment. And then over here, this is completely empty at the moment. But the cool thing is, I can come in here and I can just shut things off from here. So even if our mob farm would be on, hold on, let me go down and put the mob farm on so you can see the effect of this. Okay, so I turned the mob farm on. Now check this out. Immediately, first of all, the battery shows us the total input and output. So everything we use and everything we produce. I'll tell you in a second how much we actually produce in full. But yeah, look at this. The mob farm is using 20,000 RF per tick. Now, even if the mob farm is on down below, I can go ahead and I can override it and just shut it off. Now it's shut off. Now it's not getting any power. And that is really good if I want to like emergency shut something down, right? So, the way I made this work, I'll show you back here. Let's just punch through the wall. Very, very freaking simple at the end of the day. I'm using, remember, one transceiver can transfer 40,000 RF per tick. I'm using one transceiver per channel, and then I'm measuring, so the power monitor is right there. I'm just measuring that cable. I think we even looked at this yesterday in the episode just a few minutes ago for you. The way I've made the button so that I can disable it is just a redstone receiver facing into the dimensional transceivers, and then I have them active with signal, all of these, and that will shut them on and off. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay. So then, also, in addition to this, like I said, I put up the platform, and up here, I have my windmill inputs. So these are connected up to the platform, and the total power that we generate, well, the solar panels, as we know, they generate 80,000-ish per tick. The windmills, well, I made it so that I have 4 times 4, so 160,000 RF per tick is being generated up here. Yeah, it's a freaking marathon flight up here. I did put a beam receiver actually down here. Yeah, so 160,000 RF should be generated here per tick. That's pretty sick, and I mean, it doesn't look that bad to have it up here. So the important thing here is to connect maximum 6 if you use this Torturino to one transceiver, and this will now be maxed out, maxed out, and then I receive it down below into the capacitor. This means that in total we have the capacity to generate 240,000 passive power per tick. I'm happy with this. I'm really excited that I did this. This means again we got full control. We're generating a crap ton of power. I've rewired most of my or like 99.9% of everything in my base to utilize the new system. So for example, yeah, over here I now have Iskal channel number 1 because this is for my storage room, and down here I have for my machine room. So I'm not saving on these dimensional transceivers. I'm happy with this. But anyway, I've had so much freaking fun today making this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. And again, thanks a million for this love and support in the last video. One of the best videos I've ever made response-wise. And I'm very happy about that. I hope you continue to like this style. It's a little bit weird looking at this with 2 different entrances. What I may do in between episodes, I may connect these rooms because I think it may make more sense. And let's, look at this. They're right next to each other, so I may just connect them. How much space do we have? That's the wall there. We don't have too much space to connect them, but I may do like a walk tunnel to cross over there. That'll probably make sense. Oh crap, I need to make sure that we save these. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Now remember to like the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic evening. Leave me some nice comments down below and suggestions, or if I overlooked something, let me freaking know. Anyway, thanks again and have a fantastic evening. I'll see you in the next episode.